Losing a spouse can leave you feeling isolated, overwhelmed, and desperate for comfort. Romance scammers understand that grief changes how people trust, how they connect, and how they cope. That's why people experiencing loss, including widows and widowers, are often approached by fraudsters looking to exploit emotional openness. In the United States, romance scams continue to cause massive financial damage every year. According to a Federal Trade Commission report, romance scams accounted for the second highest total dollar losses among social media scams in the first half of 2023. Among all individuals who reported losing money to romance scams, roughly half said initial contact was made on Facebook, Instagram, or Snapchat. This is not about intelligence or being careless. It is about emotional timing. In this video, you'll learn why widow targeting happens, how grief exploitation works, and how to spot the warning signs before a scam turns into long-term harm. The scam evolved, but the emotional trick stayed the same. Romance fraud is not new. Decades ago, scammers relied on letters, phone calls, and personal ads. Today, they operate through social media, dating platforms, messaging apps, and even online support groups. The shift to digital communication gave criminals faster access to victims and more opportunities to create convincing identities. What also changed is how easily scammers can identify people going through major life events. A single public post about loss, a memorial photo, or a widowed relationship status can quietly signal vulnerability. Over time, widow targeting became a deliberate strategy, not an accident, because grief exploitation often produces quicker trust and deeper emotional investment. Scammers now use algorithms, fake profiles, and emotional research. Modern romance scammers don't always work alone. Many operate in groups, using scripts, stolen photos, and multiple accounts to appear real. They may engage you for weeks or months, studying your habits and emotional triggers. Some scammers use fake video calls, voice messages, or AI-edited images to build credibility. Others join community spaces where widows and widowers seek connection, such as Facebook groups or grief forums. The danger is not just the scammer's persistence. It is how believable they can appear when they copy real-life patterns of love and support. Grief exploitation thrives in this environment because the victim is often looking for hope, companionship, or stability. The emotional cost can be as severe as the financial loss. Romance scams harm more than bank accounts. Victims often experience shame, anxiety, and a deep sense of betrayal. For widows and widowers, that betrayal can reopen grief and damage future trust in relationships. Scammers may also push victims into secrecy, creating distance from friends and family. In many cases, the scam escalates from affection to pressure, then to demands. What begins as "I need help" can become manipulation through guilt, urgency, or threats. Widow targeting is especially cruel because it exploits a real need for connection during a time when emotional defenses may already be exhausted. Red flags that often appear before the money request. Before any money is ever mentioned, romance scammers and grief exploiters usually follow a familiar pattern designed to build emotional dependence and urgency. The following warning signs often appear early in the conversation and become more intense as the scammer prepares to make a financial demand. They move fast emotionally, using intense affection early on. They avoid meeting in person and always have an excuse. They push you to switch platforms and chat privately. They claim a sudden crisis and ask for help urgently. They ask for money, gift cards, cryptocurrency, or wire transfers. If you notice these patterns, take them seriously. Grief exploitation often follows a predictable script. Protect yourself with evidence, boundaries, and support. Once you recognize what is happening, your next steps can make a critical difference in limiting both financial loss and emotional harm. The actions below are designed to preserve evidence, cut off the scammer's leverage, and connect you with the right form of support as quickly as possible. Stop sending money or personal information, even if the story sounds convincing. Save evidence, including messages, usernames, profile links, and payment requests. Do not block the scammer. because blocking can delete evidence and may trigger retaliation or escalated threats. Tell someone you trust what is happening, even if you feel embarrassed. Report the account on the platform where you met them and file a report with your local police and national agencies, such as the FBI and the FTC. If money was sent, contact your bank or payment provider immediately to ask about reversal options. Reach out to private cybersecurity firms that specialize in helping victims of romance scams and online blackmail. You deserve support, not manipulation. Romance scammers target widows and widowers because grief can create loneliness, hope, and a desire to feel safe again. That does not make you weak. It makes you human. Widow targeting and grief exploitation can be stopped when you act early, preserve evidence, and get expert help. For over a decade, the team at Blackmail.HelpLine has helped thousands of victims using specialized cybersecurity expertise and proven investigative methods. Through proprietary technology and proven techniques, we can intercede on your behalf to identify the perpetrator and thwart their attack. If you ever fall victim to romance scams or emotional blackmail, you can count on the team at Blackmail.HelpLine. Begin reclaiming your digital independence today. Call 888-634-1535 or visit blackmailhelpline.com to get started with a complimentary and confidential consultation. Helpful links and resources. To learn more, visit our website at blackmailhelpline.com. The link is in the description below. Feel free to leave a comment with your questions or call us directly at 888-634-1535. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and let us know in the comments if you'd like us to cover more cases like this. See you in the next video.